Factsverse presents Footprints that are 26,000 years old were discovered, and they told an interesting story. Humans and dogs have always shared a relationship. In fact, for thousands of years, dogs and humans have had great relationships. Dogs are our companions, and we bring them into our families, and we make them members of the family just like we would one of our own blood relatives. Dogs bring us joy, and they have for centuries. Well, inside the Chauvet cave in France, there are plenty of remarkable paintings. Many of them date back 20,000, even 30,000 years, and they are of great historical significance. There are many scholars and experts who believe that the paintings found in this cave mark the beginning of a recognizable consciousness. Many of the drawings in the cave are of wolves, and what's more intriguing is that there are footprints of a human child in that cave which is believed to be about 4.5 feet tall, and there are other footprints in the cave of large canids and bears. Experts believe that these footprints are the world's oldest evidence of the human-canine relationship. The person who discovered this cave, Jean-Marie Chauvet, did so in 1994. What's so amazing is that the human footprints stretch 150 feet, and in many times they cross the footprints of bears and wolves. The footprints led to the Room of Skulls. It's a section of the cave where a number of bear skulls were found. There are a few places where it appears the boy slipped on the soft clay floor. According to the experts, these prints prove the boy was not running, he was just walking normally. It also appears the boy may have stopped to clean his torch because they found charcoal on the wall that dates back about 26,000 years ago. What was really interesting was that the canid prints had a shortened middle digit on the front paw. This is a main characteristic of dogs, and it's believed that the child and a large dog were exploring the cave together. The boy's toes were seen in the prints, and that led experts to one of two conclusions. Since the boy was not wearing footwear, they believed that he either left his footwear at the entrance of the cave or he carried his shoes while walking through the cave. Since there's evidence that footwear did exist back then, either of these two explanations made sense. Before this discovery, it was hard for experts to determine when it was that humans and canines became friends. According to a prehistoric art expert named Paul Bond, the markings of humans and wolves or dogs, it's pretty rare. While he believes these markings show that humans and canines were companions, another expert believes differently. Anne Pike Tay of Vassar College, she has another perspective on these markings. She believes that since there aren't many markings that show humans and canines together, the relationship may not have been one of companionship. She speculates that the domesticated dogs were there to help humans hunt. She believes if the dogs were around to help the humans hunt, that they were symbolized differently than if the dog were part of a family. This story really does get you thinking, doesn't it? For years, we had very little evidence of the relationship between dogs and humans thousands of years ago. It wasn't until 1994 that we found evidence of it. Just goes to show you we still have a lot to learn about the way things used to be. There are plenty of discoveries that are still to be made in this world, and chances are that when Jean-Marie Chauvet set out in 1994 and discovered the caves, it wasn't her intention to do that. She was just taking a walk, doing some exploring. She never expected that she would stumble upon proof of how humans and canines interacted. Many experts believe that we may never find every last piece of evidence of the past. That would be almost impossible to do or to verify. The Earth is very vast, very large, and very old. There are plenty of things that have yet to be discovered, and plenty of things that we will never discover. So the next time you're out hiking, you never know what you could end up discovering. Keep your eyes peeled. Subscribe for more.